Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Delana. I just wanted to get up here and say a quick message before we get into the rest of the week. Something that has been on my mind for a couple of days now is the idea of consistency and energy. And I know I have had some problems with consistency in my past as far as like beating myself up about not being consistent about things. And I feel like that's a common experience because sometimes when we think that we want something and we want to work towards it, we can sometimes get lost or distracted or unmotivated about things and lose that consistency or lose that momentum that we're trying to build towards that thing. And I offer a perspective that kind of I hope would grant some sort of like grace to you and whoever may be watching this message, because a lot of times we think consistency means having to do something every single day, and a lot of times when we miss a day or miss a couple of days, we beat ourselves up and be like, damn, I didn't make it, I didn't do what I said I was going to do. And it can be an opportunity to be really hard on ourselves because we often are our hardest critics. But when it comes down to consistency, I like to think of it as an energetic bank account. Okay? Because everything is energy. If that's something that you don't subscribe to, then maybe this message isn't for you. But everything is energy. So if everything is energy, that means energy is currency. And when it comes to depositing energy into a thing that we're trying to do, if we treat it like money, if we treat it like an investment, the analogy becomes a lot more clearer in our lives as it takes place. And it might offer some clarity on how we spend our energy as well, because sometimes we may think of doing a task as like a chore, like maybe we want to get better at posting or making better content, or maybe we want to learn an instrument, or maybe we want to learn a new skill. But if we treat it like a chore, as in something that we just have to do, it might be a little less motivating to do. But if we treat it like it's a bank, like an energetic bank, and we're investing time, we're investing energy in order to get yes, a desired outcome, maybe, but in order to get something in return, in order to reap the benefits of that energy. Because the more energy that you put into something, the more that it starts to create an energetic field around it. Meaning, when there's an energetic field around it, there's push and pull, there's magnetization, and you attract things. You attract more to it, like attracts like, with the law of attraction, right? So you start to attract more. You start to reap more benefits, reap more benefits from the investment. So when you're in the process of sowing energy, investing energy, think of it as making an energetic deposit into a thing. And it can become quite clear how rich or poor, for lack of better terms, you are in that area based on how much energy you are depositing. And you can change your rate of deposit at any point in time. You don't have to keep the same rate. You don't have to have the same rate as somebody, as your neighbor, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mom, your dad, nobody. Your rate of deposit is your rate of deposit. But know that what you put in is exactly what you're going to get out. And depending on, your relationship with the universe, it could be more or less. Okay? But saying that your consistency, it does not live in the fact that, oh, I just do this every day. But maybe it lies in the fact of how much energy you are presently and authentically putting into a thing, whereas you are reaping true benefits from what you are actually sowing. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because I don't want to make this message too long. I hope this was helpful. My name is Delana. If you want to get in contact with me, everything's in the description box. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy New Year and happy full moon. Bye.